Welcome to the Pitbull Show. This is Dale Joe, the Pitbull. Today's topic is cities and agendas. First problem is most cities today think of themselves as corporations. The biggest problem with that is corporations like to make money. Lots and lots of money. So whatever they get their sticky little fingers in, they don't want to let go of power. Now today's city halls are batting down the hatches, just like government, making laws that you can't speak, making it harder and harder to find out information. This is wrong. Completely, utterly wrong. Now, it used to be a city hall is where you went to find out about your city. Here in Oshawa, they even say we're a corporation. We're not a corporation, we're a city, where people want to be involved. Help run the government from day to day. That's why we vote in people like the mayor and councils. But when councils get out of hand, where do you turn to? They seem to spend money because they think they're big brothers now. Just because they're voted in with no agenda does not give them the power not to ask the taxpayers questions. Like I said, more and more cities, provinces, countries are doing it now. We're trying to drag them out into the light. They lie by the truth. Well, I'm sorry, right here in Oshawa, they built a depot and didn't ask us taxpayers who wanted to go deeper in the hole. My goodness, we were already $100 million in debt. Now they put us probably 30 more million. They ran on and ran for a balanced budget. How can you have a balanced budget if you spend more and more? But that's the problem nowadays. They act like corporations. Corporations are out to make a profit. And nobody in a corporation loves to give up power. You want to know something? In Detroit, a group of people got together. Now, Hydro started shutting off street lights at night so they could save money. And they started putting up solar lights. They didn't have to, but they found it was cheaper than the corporation ran it. How long will this last? Cities are about the people who are in it, who work hard every day, spend their taxes, live, love, and die in these places. But a new breed has been born. We've been called council watchers, anonymous. We call ourselves citizens who are willing to stand up and find out what government is doing. Governments don't like this. Whistleblowers. They don't like people dragging their backroom deals forward. Well, I'll tell you right now, we're here to do that. People of this country, of Canada, United States, and the world, hear me say this. You have a right to know where your government spends the money. You have a right, when they bring in big projects, that you have a say. It could be a good project, but not here. They have absolutely no idea how to bring in industry or business. All they know how to do is spend their money. When they had the depot, they didn't talk to us. They didn't talk to the people. They talked to the unions. Great deal for them. Was it a great deal for the taxpayer? I don't think so. They said we're ready for the future, and yet they're not ready to move into this building. Too many nowadays. Government is running amok. The good old boys are batting down the hatches, throwing people out, trying to do everything they can to hide. Well, I'll tell you, we are the new breed and you cannot put us away. You cannot hide us. You cannot beat us down. And you will not arrest us out of finding out what's going on. There are enough whistleblowers today who are willing to make a stand against and for the people. If you keep up If you assume we want you to keep spending big bucks, forget it. We're the good old boys. Yes, anonymous is where we wear masks. I don't put on a mask. But those poor people who are terrified to come forward, dislike some, guess what? Sheep no more. We are who we are. And we'll stand up for the people. So, if you want to run a city, run a city. If you want to run a corporation, don't run for government. And as to the city employees, I have one thing to say. You're either on board or you're not. You're running a city for the taxpayer. And every dollar counts. If you have a good old boy club going on in upper management, speak out now. It's your jobs you're counting on. Faster we get rid of the big old boys clubs, the faster we can start getting our city back on our feet. Remember, the only way to have new jobs is through innovation of the citizens of the city. I'm going to say it again. The only way to grow as a city is have the citizens who innovate help it grow. People love to help gardens, seniors, kids, everything. But when you tell us what to do and tell us you know better, I don't think so. You've forgotten how to listen to the people when they talk. People like to help each other out. But, like you said, you run a monopoly in the city and think you're running a mandate for the taxpayer. You're not. You're a monopoly. Monopolies have to be toppled. Good old boys club get protected in monopolies. You either care about the city or the good old boys club. Right here in Oshawa, they decided they're going to buy a new garage for the trucks in that. But they did not talk to us. They did not ask us what we think. And last election, the people said, no, we don't want it. It's not the right time. The debt is too high. So what happened this time? Why were they so much in a hurry to spend our money without consulting us? They're telling us it's a good thing for us, petting us on the head and say, go away. Wrong. The world's changed, people. Stand up and have pride in your city, not your corporation. My God, our mayor keeps going, we're a lower tier government. We have no say at the police. Please. We're the citizens. All police officers work for us. I repeat, there are peace officers. When a region tells us they have no say, something wrong with it. Come on. But this is what's happening. Monopolies don't like giving up, from police to firefighters to everybody else. When you build a monopoly, you must bring that monopoly down when it no longer works. The good old boys will hunker down. They will fight to the last man. They will throw every employee under the bus for themselves to be protected. Here in Oshawa, they're passing a law. Anybody can be trespassed by anybody in City Hall, from the mayor on down. Did they take any training in trespassing laws? No. Oh, I don't like you. You scare me. I don't think so. You want to be a corporation, gentlemen? Get the hell out of our city. We are taking it back. One request at a time. One person at a time. We told you after last election, being anonymous in the internet, there is no place you can hide. We will drag you out of the dark. If you do not want to treat us like city people, if you do not want to treat us like taxpayers but children, we're coming for your jobs. And the next election, we will remove you. We will take you away. We want people to represent the citizens who will talk to us. When you did the AG here in Oshawa, when they got rid of the only position that could keep an eye on them, did they have special meetings? No. They put it on regular meetings. If they would have had special meetings, 2 of our citizens would have never been hauled away. But no, they didn't want to have special meetings, because special meetings mean people have a right to stand up and talk. You don't have to write into City Hall with special request. I'm going to tell you right now in City Hall, we're out to topple you at the next election. When I talk about topple, I'm talking about getting rid of those who did not respect the taxpayer enough to talk to us on special events. Everything that happened with the AG, everything that happened with the property, we weren't talked to. We were talked down to. It's enough. It is time we stand our ground. It is time we brung up a good old-fashioned barn building and showed the city we live without you. Live in your ivory tower, little corporate part. It's starting with the arts. They're doing stuff without you. Don't hinder us. Let us find ways as citizens to bring new business into the city. Do not deny us that right. We will help this city grow. We will bring in new business. You hinder new businesses by raising taxes, but by making stupid corporate rules that they can't do things. New businesses come here, set up, you tax them to death. We want jobs. Jobs mean investment. We don't want them to invest in your corporation. We want them to invest in our city for jobs. No more. We will bring these taxes down. We will bring unfair business taxes down. We will make sure every citizen has a right to speak. When you raise business taxes for new ones, we want special meetings, just like you constantly have. All your little special meetings. We are willing to stand up and fight for what we believe in. Oshawa is one step. I'm part of Anonymous Oshawa. I'm also called the Pitbull. Enough is enough is enough. If Oshawa wants to be a corporation, that's fine. If you want to start throwing our people out, that's fine. But stand out of our way. We want jobs. That means you don't raise the fee on new companies coming here through the roof. You drop your registry fees. Because if a new business comes, that means 4 people are hired. Maybe students, seniors, it doesn't matter. Minimum wage or high wage. A job is a job to start with. With a job you were trained. When you were trained, you can move up. Cannot all go to school and come out going, where's the jobs? I declare Oshawa open for business without the corporation. If you know anyone who wants to come to this city and open up, we are ready for it. We are the citizens of Oshawa. We demand respect from the corporation of greed. This city must now start being built. We have enough houses. We need jobs. This is Dale Joden talking to you, saying, if you are a citizen, you are anonymous, you stand up and you speak your mind. In 214, the election is coming. Make sure anybody you vote in has an agenda and has a 4-year plan to bring new jobs into the city, not just homes. You are the citizens of this country. You are citizens of this world. This is Anonymous Oshawa signing off with the Pitbull. Thank you very much for listening.